Hey guys, welcome to a new Nashville Masterclass. I am, as always, Jamie May, and today we're going to dive into the Los Angeles County Jail. Figuratively, fortunately, I have never been to any jail like Los Angeles. I've had a few friends that went to Rikers. I'll see if they'll come on here and talk about that. That's probably the only thing that's comparative to Los Angeles. Just the process itself is mind-numbing. Not just getting in, but getting out too is hell itself. So, if you're in Los Angeles and you're doing something you shouldn't be, which is most people in Los Angeles, and you get in trouble, you're not just going to get arrested, taken to jail, and booked in. No, not that simple. Not in Los Angeles. See, when you go to jail and you're arrested in Los Angeles, before you go downtown, usually, I think I've seen something on a video where somebody went straight to the downtown jail, but it certainly never happened to me. When you get arrested in Los Angeles, you're going to go to a substation. It's my cat. It's going to be like Parker Center. If you're downtown, it used to be. Last time I went to Los Angeles, around this time last year, to do that Soft White Underbelly interview, Parker Center was closed down. But you got Van Nuys, you've got Beverly Hills, there's Culver City. There's substations everywhere. I was at Parker Center quite a few times. I'm glad they closed it down. It's bad. But in Van Nuys, it's a dungeon. So you go in to Van Nuys, you get thrown in the drunk tank. You're going to be there probably 12 hours, depending. It could be shorter, it could be longer. And when you're finally processed, they're going to send you downstairs into the dungeon, where it's just cinder block walls and, the concrete floors. And what they're going to do is they're going to stick you in one cell with 50 other men, and there's literally one toilet. And where is that toilet? Not at the back, but at the very front, right in front of, the door. And they have a TV. The TV's on the outside of the glass, and you're not going to hear it anyway because there's 50 other guys in there yelling and screaming. And if you're on a bunk in the back, you're not even going to see it. Now, if you're going through withdrawals, which is most of us, you're not going to get anything, right? They might give you a Benadryl if you beg for it. If you're on prescription medication, they might give it to you if they have it. Now, you're going to stay in whatever substation for about 3 to 5 days, just lingering, just laying there, being sick, throwing up. It's going to be the same thing every day. I'm going to give you this little breakfast with like this piece of French toast, kind of, no syrup, and these weird eggs with peppers in them. For lunch, you're going to get a sandwich or a burrito. In the evening, you're going to get a burrito, and it's going to be a bean burrito. So you got 50 guys, most of them withdrawing, coming off drugs, eating eggs and bean burritos. It's gross. Now, here comes the fun day when you finally get to leave. You're going to go to court. So they're going to take you out of that cell, and they're going to put you in another cell. And you're going to stay there about 12 hours or longer. Then, they're finally going to pick you up. They're going to shackle you. Legs, hands, around your waist. You're going to be coming out looking like Hannibal Lecter. And then they're going to put you on a bus. And they're going to take you downtown. And you're going to go to court. If the judge let's not skip this fun part. I'll go to that in a second. But this is even worse. When you go to court, they're going to put you in this one room that's all steel walls, steel little benches, welded and riveted. And there's going to be 50 or more guys. Now, this is a much smaller cell with no beds. You're all stuck in there. Everybody's on the floor. Everybody is withdrawing. Again, one toilet by the door. So you're coming off dope and you got diarrhea. You're going to be doing it in front of everybody. Right? There's not even a little wall thing that I can remember. Stop doing that. And it's hell. I mean, if you got to go to the bathroom, I'm going to tell you one more time. Cat, stop. Get out. If you got to go to the bathroom and you got 50 other guys staring at you and everybody's doing the toilet roulette, the smell is disgusting. And so that just adds to it. You know, when you're coming all dope, any smell is going to set you off. So you're going to be on there for hours. It's not a short stay. And I mean all day. All day long you're going to be down there, because you're going to come out of that cell either like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the other one at the substation, and they're going to pick you up sometime in the morning. You're going to arrive at the court about 10 o'clock, and you're going to definitely stay there all day until the evening time before they pick anybody up. It is sometimes longer than 12 hours you're stuck in there. They're going to call you out. You're going to go to court. You're going to wait and wait and wait. Pray that you're next. They're going to finally take you out. You're going to go into court. If the judge lets you out that day and you haven't been to Men's Central yet, they're going to let you out right there at the court. That's good. More than likely, that's not going to happen. You're going to either have to new court date and go back. And that's sometimes, okay? I've gone from the substation straight to court before, but I have also gone from the substation straight to the county jail. And if once you go to the county jail, whether you go to court first and they make you go back to jail, give you another court date, or you go straight from the substation to the county jail, this is a new whole set of problems. Okay, because you're going to get to the central jail. They call it Twin Towers. That damn cat. And this is there are so many different rooms and substations. You're going to go from one holding cell, small ones, everybody's laid out on the floor. You're going to go from one holding cell to the other. There are literally lines painted all over the place. Follow the blue line, follow the yellow line. You go to this one, you go to that one. So the entire time, you're just going to be going from one cell to the other. Hold on a sec. Alright. That cat ain't going to go anywhere. She's still in here. Anyway. So you're going to have to see a psychiatrist. You're going to have to see a doctor. And the whole time you're just waiting for your name to be called. And if you're sick, you're going through all of this. You've been sick for days, right? You've been at a substation with nothing. So you've been sick for days. You see the doctor, you see the psychiatrist, you tell them what you're going through, what you need, and when you get to they're going to make you take a shower, all right? They're going to make you get butt naked with a bunch of other guys and you all shower. But here is some valuable information. That is when everybody is trading drugs, all right? Anybody that was able to keister some drugs into the place, I know I have a few times. I've been able to get in there. You can trade. Now, I know one time I think I actually went straight to the county jail, but that's because I had a warrant. I already had a warrant to go back, and so instead of processing me through, they just took me, straight to jail. That's how you get straight to jail. But there's always going to be people that have got, dope, they've got ice, and they're going to be trading. But after the showers comes the uniforms. Now, these uniforms, you got to know what people are wearing and what's on the armband. This stuff is important. All right. Now, there's two parts to jail. You got Twin Towers and you got Man Central. I'm going to show you pictures of Man Central. You want to go to Twin Towers. You want to tell them that you have a definite psychological problem from deep PTSD, complex PTSD, whatever, because it is so much better. It is a world apart. But here are the uniforms. Now, the regular uniform is all blue. That means you're going to go in Man Central. You don't want to go there. The workers inside the jail, they wear all yellow. Trustees wear light green, and I think blue pants or yellow pants, but they would have a light green shirt. People with psychiatric conditions that are going to Twin Towers wear a yellow shirt and blue pants. Now, here's the thing. Gay and lesbian have a light blue shirt and yellow pants. So people constantly mistake that all the time. And unless they changed it, remember, with psychiatric conditions, you got a yellow shirt, blue pants. Gay and lesbian, it's backwards, right? You have yellow shirts and a light blue shirt and yellow pants. All right. People with physical conditions, broken legs, hernias, herniated disc, anything like that, have on brown. Now, let's pay attention to the wristbands. I had to write all this down because it was hard to remember. And I went back and looked through the jail website because it was hard to remember. It's been years since I've been there. K means keep away from Gen Pop, general population. There's several reasons for that. K1 means they have family members that are part of the sheriff's station or police, and they can become vulnerable to attack. K9 is your rats, your informants. All right, I don't have much love for rats. K10 is protective custody for gang dropouts or sexual violent predators. Whatever. V is for celebrity, people that have a lot of, they're known. People know who they are. Z is for anybody that has already been sentenced to death row. E is an escape risk, and H means highly dangerous. Now, Man Central, from the picture that's showing you, this just a cell. You're in a cell with 6 other people, and there's bars in front of it. That's your life. That's your everyday. You ain't going anywhere. Like back in the substations, you might get a shower twice a week. That's all they do. Same with Man Central. There's no shower in there. There's a toilet. You got 6 other people in there with you, man. And people have been stuck in there for years, waiting for court, waiting for a decision. So you want to go to the Twin Towers because that is clean. You have a cell, but it's you and 1 or 2 other people. And it's a good cell. It's just a cell. Like you see on TV. It's got 2 bunks and a toilet, and that's it. It's pretty safe. It's better than having a bunch of other people in there, and that's your whole world, because you got a day room too. And not only that, when I was there, the pod I was in, you could go in and out whenever you wanted, right? You wanted to go in and take a nap? Cool. You want to go out and play checkers? Cool. You want to take a shower anytime? And one time, I clogged up the bottom of the shower because there's a lip on the shower, so it filled with water. And there was like 6 or 7 of us, man. It was me, a bunch of old Mexicans, a couple old black guys, and we were all coming off dope. And the guard comes up there, and he was like, what the hell are you doing? And we're like, oh, man, we're junkies, dude. This hot water makes us feel so much better. And he's like, I don't give a fuck. Get the fuck out of here. Man. But also there are snack machines and Coke machines outside, so you don't have to order from the store and whatever. You can order right from there, and they bring it to you. You've got psychiatrists that come see you. Mine came like every day, and they're nice people. I'm spitting all over the place, just thinking about the psychiatrists out there. The psychiatrist will give you, you get any kind of medicine. I was getting Klonopin there. So if you're coming through withdrawals, that is the place to be. You're going to see a doctor. You're going to see a psychiatrist. It's going to be so much better. You're going to have a caseworker, social workers. The place is clean. The people there are a lot less violent, and there's so much more to do. But if you go to court, here's another hard time. You get up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You're not going to get your morning meds. No, they just forget them. They take you downstairs, and there is a maze. Cells made up of chain link fencing. I shit you not. Like rooms made out of chain link fencing. And it's huge. It's huge. And you go from one part to the next part. And then the next part. And the next part. So you're just laying in there trying to get back to sleep. And sometimes I think they handcuff you to the bench. So you're, playing like those musical chairs are going in these little cells in a chain link fence. Then you get bussed out to the court, and then you're back into that steel room that's just steel plating, one toilet, 50 other guys. Everybody's going through withdrawals. And if you've already been at the jail, if the judge lets you out, you go right back to that cell and you wait. You wait for the bus to pick you up to take you back to jail, which could be hours and hours. So it is agonizing if you're going through withdrawals. So in the evening, they take you back to the jail. And if you've been let out, you think you're getting out. Wrong. LA County Jail does not let anybody out until after midnight, even if you get bailed out. If someone comes and bails you out at 8 in the morning, you're not getting out till midnight, man. And then it's a whole other play. You go upstairs and you go from one cell to the other, to the other, to the other. Hours and hours and hours with all these weirdos. Finally, you're getting close when they finally let you put on your clothes. And you go through this and that and sign this and sign that. Then, once they let you out, you've got to get your property. They give you your clothes, but your personal property, your wallet, your belt, your shoestrings, your money, no, you've got to go to this little counter outside and stand there and wait and sign for your stuff. It's going to take another good hour, if not more. And only then are you let out into the dark downtown Los Angeles night. Say you're homeless. Say you got nobody to come pick you up. Man, you're SOL. You're going to have to find the buses that go around downtown and take you places at night. Most of them are not, running anymore by that time. And you got to walk around downtown to even get to them. So if you were picked up and you didn't have any money on you at the time, that's what you're going to go out in. And if you don't have clothes, like people been arrested naked, or they lose their clothes, they give you this jumpsuit. It's made out of paper, right? It's a suit made out of paper with a little zipper at the front. You will be in LA and see people walking around this little zipped up uniform, and it's from the LA County Jail because they didn't have their clothes. I see people walking around in it all the time out there. It is a jail unlike any other. It is hell on earth. And I didn't even mention that while you're in jail, if you're in Men's Central, it's like people get murdered, right? People get murdered in there. People got murdered while I was in there. If you're in Men's Central, you may have to fight. Less likely in Twin Towers. That's why you should go to Twin Towers. If you do go to Twin Towers, don't be violent. Don't be a dick. Don't ruin it for everybody else. Go in there. Just, Be you. Go to sleep, play checkers, make the time go easier. There's no reason to make things harder on yourself, right? Well, I hope that's been informative and scary too, because that's what I've been through LA County Jail probably 5 times. 5 times out of the 32 times I've been locked up. I've been locked up a lot. I was locked up 32 times by the time I was 31. one trip for almost every year I've been old. I've been in jail in a while, trying to, put that part of my life behind me. But it's something you never forget. I've been locked up a lot. And there's a lot of good YouTube shows on it. What, 23 and 3, so I'm trying to remember them all, but there's some good ones out there. Well, I hope you liked it. I hope you like it. I hope you follow, because God knows I'm trying hard. I'll see you cats on the flip side.